Okay. Hello. I'm bringing this, I've called this meeting today because it's been reported that there's been an incident reported by the lab of an isolated M. tuberculosis complex from a clinical specimen. Here's a brief report on what had happened. Frank Barnes is a 47-year-old truck driver who was admitted to the medical unit at Desert Regional Health Alliance. He shared a room with Kenneth Lister. He was in the room with Mr. Lister for one day when he was released to go back to work. After he was discharged, the laboratory reported that they had an isolated M. tuberculosis complex from a clinical sample. Infectious control personnel reviewed the electronic health record and observed that there were skin assessment notes about red lesions. Due to this recent increase in bed bug prevalence in homeless and other transient patients, the hospital is required to identify and report the possibility of an environmental infestation. So I've called this meeting together so we can discuss how we're going to proceed and what we're going to do about this. Desert Regional Health Alliance utilizes the National Notifiable Disease Surveillance System, also known as the NEDSS. So it's required to report infectious diseases and some non-infectious diseases to the local health department. The NEDSS is for those of you that aren't familiar with it, it's an internet-based system for public health surveillance data exchange and monitors the occurrence of and spread of diseases, as noted on the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, 2015. Once the outbreak is reported to the health department will then report it to the Centers for Disease Control. Okay? So there's 3 areas that we needed to...
Can we go around and introduce ourselves? Maybe
yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Could everybody please introduce themselves?
My name is Sherry. I'm a hospice nurse.
Hello, I'm Ricardo. I'm a cath lab nurse. I think we're gonna have to redo this. We lost Laura.
Oh yeah, we sure did. I didn't see her little head down there.
So we probably should just introduce ourselves.